Okay, so today is going to be a bit of a rant video. Now, I do love a good old rant, and I haven't done one of these in a while on my channel, so today's going to be relieving some frustration I've had from the Modern Warfare beta, so brace your ears, because there's going to be some good old-fashioned ranting going on today. But before we get into that, I want to say some things that I think the beta did well, because it wasn't all bad, so let's get into it. So the first thing I want to say is the animations, they were pretty crisp. This is mainly going to be for sniping, by the way, guys, because I'm predominantly a sniper. So the animations, they're pretty crisp. The gun sound was actually pretty nice, and to be honest, the graphics were a bit I was expecting a little better, but they were, I have to admit, they were pretty good. But I don't know, it's not amazing, but they were pretty good. The other thing is that I do quite like the 2v2 gunfight. I did like that mode quite a lot, as well as the realism mode. I didn't really get to check out, so I'm not going to be judging that. So yeah, as I could say, the 2v2 gunfight was probably the highlight. But yeah, let's get into this rant. So first off, with the beta, is actually going to be the game modes. Okay, so there was very little customization. It was either headquarters, domination, TDM. That's it. And the TDM, which is what most people want to play, like myself, only went 75, and it was only 6v6. There was no 20-player TDM. It was a bit disappointing, if I'm honest, and it was really not very fun. Another thing was, okay, this, I don't even know how this is still a thing, but if you shoot on the mini-map, nothing comes up. Now, I know this is meant to be a design feature in this game, and the mini-map wasn't even intended to be on the beta / the game, but they added that. I guess that's a good thing, actually, but it's just ridiculous. You die so much without having a goddamn clue where the hell they are. And if you don't believe me, watch any YouTuber / streamer play this game, and 90% of the time they'll be like, where was he? Where was he? Because you can't see them, and you can't see them on the map either, because they camo so well with the maps, and then on the mini-map you can't see them either. So what the hell are you meant to do? Two other things to do with how annoying it is to die and not have a clue where you're getting shot from. The first thing is how quickly you die. You die so quickly, especially as a sniper. You will get melted, absolutely obliterated. The other thing is that when you're getting shot, you don't know where it's from, because when you get hit, the red on your screen doesn't indicate the direction of where you're getting shot from, like it should, like Fortnite, where if you get hit, you know where it's from. It's just something that really needs to be there, because I have no clue where I'm getting killed by, and by the time I work it out, I'm dead, because you die immediately. Some of the SMGs out close will one-shot you in the head. Full health, they'll one-shot you. They'll just one-shot you. And the reason you're getting one-shotted so much is because of the recoil on these guns. The players on PS4 are already pretty janky, you know, the controller isn't the best, and that way the movement's a bit shady. But because of this increased recoil, players just go vertically up with the recoil, accidentally hit the head once, and then that's a one-shot kill. It's so annoying to die to. Now, another thing that's really annoyed me with this beta is with sniping. There's first off no maps that are really adequate for sniping. Let me just put that out there now. Not really any maps, because how slow you aim in and how slow you pull back the bolt, there is no maps that are actually adequate, because everything's close quarters, which is normally okay for sniping, but not in this game, because your sniper aims in so unbelievably slowly. Even if you have all the attachments that make your gun aiming quickly, it's still like the slow on a normal Call of Duty. It's so bad. And the bolt is pulled back so slowly, and you only have 5 bullets. Oh, we'll just pull an extended mags. Oh, well, that actually reduces, so it increases the time it takes to aim in for some reason. It's just like, why? You just can't win. But the maps, they're too small, and they're not even small, they're dense. They're big maps that are super dense, which means it's really hard to snipe on them. It really is, especially the ones in the beta. That's what I'm predominantly obviously talking about. But another thing with the snipers is the reticule. So this is probably one that not many people have raised, but the very central crosshair, the very central little cross, the actual little crosshair itself, where you can normally aim pretty well with the most Call of Duties, well, it's just like almost not even visible half the time. Especially if you're moving your gun, there's just not even a chance you're seeing that thing. Another thing is how janky the actual scope is when you're moving your gun. I know they're going for that realism and all that, but it's so blurry and janky. That's the only way to describe half this game, if I'm honest. I mean, in real life, if you're moving your gun like that, it's not going to blur out lagging behind your gun. It's just not going to happen like that. It's just not good for the game. It does not work well. Okay, moving on from the snipers for a second. The score streaks. Oh, the score streaks. Oh my god. Okay, let's get straight into this, shall we? Okay, so right now, that glide missile thing, way too low to get. 5 kills and they get that missile. It should be 7 because everyone calls it in, and every 10 seconds I'm dying to it. It blows me up literally off spawn sometimes. There's no spawn protection. Another thing is the 10 kill streak helicopter. Now, that chopper gunner is meant to be a really good score streak. Yeah, I earned it, and as you're seeing now, guess how many kills I got? 0. It's not because of me, it's because the map was so poorly designed that almost 3/4 of the map is inside, and therefore you can't kill them with any air support. Now, how is that good map design? How? How am I meant to use my score streaks that I earned when they're inside and I can't kill them? Like, that's just such poor map design. I don't even want to go there. With Call of Duty Ghosts, for example, people complained about the dog. No one's complaining about this score streak. Why? Because every time I die to it, it's because I'm getting spawn trapped, which is another topic I'm going to go on to in seconds, because the spawns in this game are unreal. If they have 2 flags, like, I don't know, C and B, for example, just spawning on A, you will get continuously spawn trapped in that location. There is no score streak protection. You will get continuously murdered by explosive bullets out of a heli you can't shoot down. It is the most aggravating thing I've ever played. Now, couple this with all the other jankiness I've mentioned, and the fact that the game already doesn't feel like a Call of Duty. The maps don't feel great. They don't look aesthetically pleasing, to put it lightly, and the game itself doesn't feel fully polished off. This was just a horrible beta weekend. Now, let me know what you guys think of this, because I really did not enjoy this. Now, I'm hoping there'll be some improvements for the second weekend, but I'm not looking forward to this year's Call of Duty, guys. I don't know if I'm going to get this. I really don't. Let me know what you guys think. But if you guys have enjoyed this rant, leave a like in the comment section. So, until this video, guys. Peace.